Yo, yo, yo. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the show. Bruh. What if a game was raw? Guys, this was the song I was gonna use for the trailer we were gonna make. The trailer that's in the graveyard now, the scrapped trailer. And then at this part here, this part where it transitions, this is where in the Boo's Fury engine, Goku and Vegeta were gonna, like, you know, be talking about fusing or whatever. And then he was gonna give Vegeta the earring. And right here, it was gonna become Kakarot. And it was gonna be raw. I think they would have a podcast. I could see it. I could see it. And then the other part of the trailer that I didn't talk about, because I didn't have footage to present, was right around here. So this is the Super Saiyan 3 like motif. I was gonna splice in little by little Goku going through all the forms. And it was gonna be raw. Like he was gonna go like, this is a Super Saiyan, and then it would show like a bunch of stuff. I had a Dr. Challenger shot in there. And then he was gonna go like Super Saiyan 2. And then there's gonna be a bunch of other stuff. And then, right as the song is ending here, he was gonna go, and this is to go even further beyond, and it was gonna fade to white. I had it planned out. You gotta tell yourself no sometimes, though. You gotta tell yourself no. But I didn't want the idea to, like, go to the grave with me, so I wanted to tell you what the idea was. I think, yeah. No, I feel the same way, Kingo. I don't think there's a single, like, part of Z where I, like, don't like it. Like, I like all of Z. Buu Saga has the weakest... I mean, even then, it has some of the best plot beats in the series. It has some of, like, the peak moments in the series. But as a cohesive story, it's a mess. So, by virtue of that, it is probably the weakest one. But when it's cooking, it's really cooking. And this game is cool. I have gone on record saying that I like Legacy of Goku 2 better. Because I think it's more tight of a game experience. But there are some things that this game does better. And there's some things it does worse. And I actually intend to talk a lot about it. I have a lot of nostalgia for both games, and I have a lot of opinions on both of them. I feel very strongly about them. I really like these games. I think they're some of the best anime games ever made, which is really funny. Because they're definitely, like, they don't have the money, but they have the soul. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Kingo, Snack, Renslet, Mr. Zebra. I heard that Gohan used to be good. Then they made him a hoe? This is where we will learn all about that. And you will be able to choose your school of thought. What's up, buddy bro? What's up, P-Kyun? And that's everybody for now. Alright, let's start this. This song is raw, though. It's the song. This is the Goku theme. Oh no, spoilers, oh no. These are the guys on the cover. Guys, do we like the face cam? I made this face cam when I was making the Thai face cam. And a little backstory. I messaged Snack to say... How did I word it? I think I said, can I borrow Pekko? I think I said, can I borrow Pekko? And I sent the picture of Sanji, like, bowing down at the Baratier, like, please! Which I kind of just did to be funny. But also because, I don't know, if it feels fair to ask. And we were both like, it's probably Kingo we should be asking. But also Kingo is the one who would get a kick out of it. So I can't ask him. The joke is for him. So yeah, I was thinking, so here is how I view those two, because they both had claims to the Trunks throne. But the reason I chose Lucina as Trunks is because Lucina, like, kind of was a parody of Trunks in Awakening, whereas Pekko was a character who was obsessed with Trunks. So she acknowledged the existence of Trunks. So I thought that she would be a better Goten, because she gets to stand shoulder to shoulder with Trunks. There was thought put into it. Hendrik is Vegeta because of his roots, and because he is the one I think that gets to stand closest to Goku. And Akihiko is Gohan, because he has that whole, like, the strongest one for a bit and then falls behind again. And also because he is a student of Piccolo. There is logic to all four of these. I also think that, yeah. It's definitely just Future Trunks specifically. Hey, let's start the game. I love this game, though. How about game 2? Or what if we delete the old file? Guys, this is the old file. This is from 2018. This is the old file. Old stream. It only took 11 hours. 11 and a half. Let's see how much longer it takes this time. Yeah, I think he would be that guy on the podcast. I think Akihiko would be the guy that gets everything wrong. And then the two girls are only interested when it's about Trunks. Previously in Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2, Isaac, pay attention! You gotta go watch the old stream. This is where in the YouTube video I'll put a link to the old playlist. And look, our graphics got better! In Legacy of Goku 2, it was just a straight line, but look, we see a little, like, bubble in the middle. Goku's son, Gohan, was able to tap into his deepest powers and finally destroy the monstrous Cell. Okay, man. Hi. Finally, after years of turmoil caused by Dr. Gero's androids, the Earth was brought back to normal. Except for one thing. Gasp! Goku, who was killed in a desperate attempt to defeat Cell, could not be revived by the powers of the Earth's dragon. No! He chose not to. And despite a clever plan to bring him back to life, Goku decided it'd be safer for the Earth if he didn't return. I think this is exactly where they were standing. I think this is probably just a screenshot from the game. I like this though. Look, you get to see all like the old sprites from the old one. Because they're not going to look like this anymore. None of them are going to look like... Yo, there's Trunks! The only shot of future Trunks we'll get. I think. And this is where Tien says, "Later, guys. I'll probably never see you again." What a dick. What an awful thing to say. And so, friends and family were forced to say goodbye to the Saiyan they loved. Oh, nice. Despite this terrible loss, the world was finally at peace. Or was it? Darkness! Somewhere on planet Earth, something ancient and horrible was sleeping. A terror beyond imagination. And the forces of evil were preparing to awaken it from its primeval imprisonment. Your point! It's the Fury! Guys, huge. Othercast! They recruited Tien. Guys, Othercast is how they start the game. Meanwhile, millions of light years above, along the winding track of Snake Way, Goku was adjusting well to life in the other world. Guys, this is it. Do you have the screenshot? This is literally it. I forgot how long Snake Way was. Listen, King Kai, can't you run any faster? We're not making very good time. How many times can I say this? I'd have to go like this. This is how I do a King Kai voice. You have to like flap your gums. We can't make bad time here because in this world, time never runs out. You have to pull your cheek out to do a King Kai. But I still can't wait to see this Master of Other Worlds you told me about. I bet he'll love me. Talk about the ultimate fighting challenge. I have to tell you, Goku, you better not think lightly of him or you're gonna be in trouble. Maybe if I explain. You know, I'm King Kai, and I watch over the Earth, and you're part of space. But the universe is divided into 4 quadrants. There's the North, South, East, and West quadrants, each with their own King Kai. But further above us is the Grand Kai. He rules over the Kais themselves. And he's also a martial arts master with a planet full of fighters, which is why we have to get there right away. Say, how do we get to the Grand Kai's planet anyway? You have to take a plane. It's called the Higher Plane, and it's docked next to King Yema's castle at the end of Snake Way. Thanks, King Kai. I don't want to be late, so I'm going to run ahead. See you there. Go. This is it. Literally, we're reenacting history right now. Look. Play the stream backwards. Make Goku run. Look, play it backwards now, and we're literally reenacting Othercast. Play the footage backward. Look, you get to be on Snake Way. Isn't this cool? No, we're already at the end, though. Oh, actually. Only say, ha. What if, ha? Button, this button, this button, this button. We brought the scouter with us, I guess. Look, Gregory. Gregory is a talking cricket who hangs out with King Kai, and he gets no portrait. Bubbles is an ape who hangs out with King Kai. You guys taking notes? There he is. The Guardian of the North Galaxy is known as one of the greatest martial arts trainers in the universe, and his corny sense of humor. That is not correct grammar, but that's okay. They didn't have the money. I think it's supposed to say, like, known as, and then known for. The money wasn't there. It's okay, though. Goku's a Saiyan from the planet Vegeta that was stranded on Earth. He's an all-around good guy who often saves the Earth. Good for him. Something that I think is really cute about this game. Level 60. Is that weird? Yeah, a little. But like, this is late in the story. He's not gonna be level 1. I think it's cool. Legacy of Goku 2, you max out at level 50. So this game like picks up. Also, we have new stuff for us. There's equipment in this game. That wasn't in the second one. That's one of the cool things about this one. There's equipment. Your skills level up in this one. Goku has instant transmission now. He used to have, in Legacy of Goku 2, he had Kamehameha and Spirit Bomb, but there's no Spirit Bomb in this one, because the Spirit Bomb is part of the plot in the Buu Saga. Iconic song. Yema's office. Am I dead? I've been working all morning without a break. I'm getting too old for this. Welcome to King Yema's castle. You're going to want to talk to King Yema. This place is really weird. Where are we? We're going to get 100% on the bestiary. We're not. It's so tedious. Yeah, there he is! Can I have the next soul, please? Hey, King Yema, how's it going? Well, what do we have here? Our old friend Goku. Dead again already? Goku, wait up! Am I gonna have to put a leash on you? Boom, I love that animation. Desk slam. King Kai, how in the world did you die? Well, it's a long story, you see. No time for long stories. We have to get going. Nice seeing you again, King Yema. Goku, wait up! Oh, Where's the higher plane? It's the door to your left. Are you sure you don't want a cup of tea? Oh, that would be nice for him. I think King Yema is unscannable. Oh no, he is. He's just a torso, that's all. King Yema's a giant ogre who guards the entrance to the other world. I think he's cool. I always love... This is the coolest afterlife. This is the coolest afterlife. What if a big guy checked you in? They didn't have the money. This aggravates me. I hate this. I've always hated this. I mean, come on, what is your gamer instinct here? Break this. You can't. It's just there. They just put it here to tease you. Yeah, you would think you would get the Goku bombs, but no. I'm going to heaven. Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So awesome, I know it, yeah. He's going to hell. Sir, you can't go this way. I'm afraid you're gonna have to wait in line like... Wait a second. You still have your body. I haven't worked here long, and you're the first person I've seen who's kept their body. Please go ahead. Thanks, guy. Ready for a really funny gag? I know they say you can't take it with you, but they could have at least let me take my capsule motorcycle. I wonder if they have television here. I can't miss my soaps. That guy wants to watch Thai. I think my grandmother will be here? Oh, I hope so. Guys, you ready for a funny gag? This honestly feels like it could be a Toriyama bit. Oh, hop on the plane! This is the plane to heaven! The higher plane is on the other dock. Oh, okay. Well, surely the higher plane is going to be wonderful for us. Oh. This is it, Goku! The plane that'll take us to Grand Kai's planet! What? How come we get stuck with this clunker of a plane? I really wanted to ride the big fancy one. The Heaven OLED. Watching Brudge from Heaven. Watching Brudge on the Heaven OLED. God walking into your room. Am I too late? No, grab a seat. He's just starting. God going, I love this part. Shinji, crank that soldier boy. God saying it with you. I love when he does that. This is it, Goku, the Grand Kai's planet. Really? It doesn't look like much. Oh, he's gonna love you. I guess it is more impressive than your planet. Especially since your planet was blown up when Cell exploded. Goku, don't remind me. You're a very rude man. Huh. So, where is this Grand Kai? I want to see him fight. To tell you the truth, Goku, in all these years, not even I've had the privilege of seeing the Grand Kai fight. I should have done this for Gourmet King. But it's said that no words can describe his fighting style. Wow, so when do we meet him? You'll meet him when he's ready to meet you. It's not something to be taken lightly. So why don't you go introduce yourself to some of the other fighters? Maybe you'll learn something. Oh, one more thing. You see that circle on the ground? It's called a save circle. Stand on it and press the A button to save your game. Bring him back for the answer. Maybe. And he will stand here for the rest of the game. Oh, this is the one I wanted. Mint condition. I should have known he had one. Look at her. Whoa, classic chrome detail. Real leather interior. Check out those fins. It's cool. He lives here now. But you know, good for him. He's a car guy. He's a vintage car guy. That's what I like about him. This is straight from the second game. They reused a bunch of assets and make it feel familiar. But Goku already looks different. His sprite has like bigger hair now. They made the hair bigger. It's a little more proportioned. And he has a halo, because he's dead. Yo. Greetings, King Kai. It's good to see you. Oh, I guess he doesn't live here now. Hello, Olibu. I'd like you to meet Goku. He's new here. Hey, Olibu. Olibu's from Earth, just like you, Goku. Most of your heroic legends are based off of this guy. Based? He's working on his 10,000 years of training, and as soon as he's done, he'll be able to train with the Grand Kai himself. 10,000 years? Does everyone have to train that long before they get to train with the Grand Kai? Well, yeah. You have to show that you're perfectly qualified, or else you'll just be wasting the Grand Kai's time. I guess. Did you guys know that Olibu was in a recent chapter of Dragon Ball Super? They canonized him. You should talk to the fighters here, Goku. They might be able to teach you a thing or two. Okay, so this guy is huge. But where's here he is. This guy specifically, I think. It might be the other one. This is the blue guy though. This is the blue guy from Othercast. Oh yeah, I'm the bomb. No one can beat me. The blue homie. Wanna know how to do it? Wanna know how I do it? Keep an eye on my energy and health meters. You see them in the upper left-hand corner? The red bar's your health meter. The green bar's your energy meter. The blue bar shows how much experience you have until you get to the next level. Knowing these things is as important as knowing how to punch. Fighting isn't all about brute strength, you need to be smart too. Do you want to know how to be invincible? Raw. I have a technique that makes me totally invincible. It's called energy blocking, and you'll never use it. Hold down the R button to block, and then hold down the B button. You'll be surrounded by glowing energy, and nothing can hurt you, Diamond and Pearl Pokemon. Of course, it eats up your energy really quickly, and you can't do anything else while you're doing it. Every time I use it in a fight, I run out of energy and get totally whooped. I guess you can't really call that invincible, can you? But it might be handy if you're in a pinch. So another thing this game added, which is kind of cool, but I never really find myself using it. They added a block button, which is like a classic Dragon Ball thing. So I'm cool with it. But I don't ever really use it. It's not very practical. But sometimes I'll do this regular block, but this I never use, which is what he was talking about, which is the energy block. I never use that. But it's also cool that it's like there. Hi, you're new around here, aren't you? Want some fighting tips? You want to really kick butt, you have to use everything at your disposal to win. Sure, punching and kicking with the A button's cool and all, but all the really good fighters use the B button to do their special techniques. Yeah, what's up, Com? Maybe we'll block this run, yeah. I don't know, we gotta have some cool gimmick. I just finished doing 5 million push-ups. You can really get a good workout in a place where time has no meaning. Hey, you know how to block, right? Yeah, we just went over this. Never mind then. What's with all these guys? They keep talking about the A button and health meters. It's like they think we're in a video game or something. All the best fighters train using weighted clothing. You should check out those chests over there, and then come back and talk to me. I know a way to get items for free. Interested? When you defeat an enemy, sometimes they'll drop items and Zenny coins on the ground. To pick up the items you have, you have to walk up next to the item and press the A button. But you can pick up the coins just by walking over them. Ra. Also Ra. Yep. We're equipping weighted clothing. 1 ton armbands and 1 ton boots. No biggie. Do you know how to equip things? Yeah. Oh. Hey Goku, up ahead's the Battlefield Royale. It's a grueling maze full of strong fighters. It's an incredible fighting challenge. Incredible fighting challenge? I'm so there! I admire your enthusiasm. However, many of these fighters have been training for hundreds, even thousands of years. Are you sure you're ready? No. Goku, up ahead, it's the battle bus, Goku. Oh, I meant to scan him. Okay, we can do it here. Yeah, there's a surfing competition next door, and I think the Grand Kai would also show up to that. Holy Boo's an otherworld fighter originally from Earth. Many of Earth's legends are based off him. I think he's supposed to be like Hercules. A Hercules type guy, you know? The Blue Homie. And yes, every palette swap is a variation in the bestiary. that we're so gonna complete. There's not even a way to know you completed it. Well, you can, like, move the page. Also, raw. You going down, rookie? Combat. And guys, the money in this game, it's Zenny, spelled with an E. I don't think that's correct. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Look what we have here, boys. A newbie. Block run. Another thing this game has. Stat points. We are playing an RPG. And the stats in this game, here's another reason I like Legacy of Goku 2 better. This game is very easy to break. If you want, it's already an easy game. If you want it to be super easy, put everything into strength. And we're not going to do that. You can crack this game in half. And not even through, like, using your brain too heavily. You can literally just, like, do it. You made it this far? Must be beginner's luck. Power over speed, yeah. Well, hold on. Have we learned nothing? But the way the stats work, strength is your punch, your melee. Pow is your ki or your energy. I guess you could consider it your magic. If you want to get like your RPG analog. END is endurance, it's like your defense, and then speed is your speed. It's red right now because I have weighted clothes on. And it's quite literally your movement speed. I almost want to not even use the stat points for a bit, just to make a challenge. But if I don't, it makes that annoying beep. So we gotta get rid of them. That annoying beep that I can't hear. But I know it's there. Most impressive. Olibo? How did you get here? I took a shortcut. What? Now are you ready for a real fight? Did you see that shuffle? Another thing in this game, they changed the AI quite a bit. You'll see them do this, like, they'll do this kind of like walk forward and then like walk backwards kind of thing. Like they can step backwards, not when he turns around, but when he just like backs up. I don't think they could do that before. But honestly, it just results in like weird interactions sometimes. A big thing about the combat in this series is that in the first game, which was awful, there was no hit stun, and it made fighting annoying and bad because enemies would just wail on you while you were wailing on them, and nothing was safe to do. But in the second game, melee kind of became overpowered because of hit stun. You could just kind of like stun lock an enemy. And this game kind of tried to find a middle ground, and It almost worked, but because Melee is still busted from a stat perspective, it's still just busted. But they made some small changes to kind of find the middle ground. Okay, you win. I give up. Oh my god. Say, I have an idea. Follow me. What the? Is he a level 65 Goku? I don't think so. Last I checked, he is not a level 65 Goku. $63. Oh, we gotta do a little grinding, and this is the other Boo's Fury hang-up I have. Sometimes the game makes you stop to grind. And this is not a bad example of it. This is very short and sweet. There will be points in the game where we are grinding for like a while. There will be streams spent grinding. Not entire streams, but, you know, decent chunks of time. No? Oh, maybe it's when your health is low? That might be what I'm thinking of. There's a beep. Maybe it's when your health is low. There's some beep. Either way, I doubt I'll be able to hear it. Oh, that's what it is? Okay. Well, let's hold on to these stats for a bit then. Let's make the game a little harder. I think that could be fun. And if it gets hard, we can just use the stats. Easy as that. It's a testament of your character. This is the Cave of the Ancients. It's said there's an ancient artifact hidden inside. However, no one has ever been able to get to it. Who are the ancients? It could be anyone. How are we gonna open this door for us? Snack, pay attention. Yeah, actually. Great job on blowing the door open, but if I'm not mistaken, this wall is made of kachin. It's the strongest metal in the universe. Sure, your Kamehameha wave is strong, but I don't think it could bust through that wall. I don't know about that. This is foreshadowing. Oh, I probably just used too much. Whoops. All right, we gotta wait a minute. He regenerates automatically. Yeah, he should know later. But maybe he still, like, overestimates the sword. Alright, we want to hold on to these. Are you stronger now, Olibu? Is this a different scan? Some characters have multiple scans as they progress through the story. Olibu will not be one of those. In fact, we will never see him again. Look, instant transmission Goku. Woo! You found the Cotton G. Amazing, Goku. I once met a yard rat who could use that technique. You're full of surprises, and this is only your first day here. I can't wait to see what the future brings. That's fun. Oh my god, Ra.
Paikon's the better fighter. Goku's the better fighter. Paikon! Goku! Paikon! Goku!
Adams! Whoa, look at all the Kais! Hey, King Kai, why'd you shout my name?
I'm having an argument with West Kai. He says his fighter Pikun is the best fighter in the universe. As you must know, Pikun is the prize fighter of the West Quadrant. In fact, just the other day, the Grand Kai himself called for him to stop an uprising in Hiffle.
Guys, Hiffle? It's hell, get it? It's the home for infinite losers. It's rated E. They didn't have the money. Oh, the home for infinite losers. I've been there before when I fell off a snake way in Legacy of Goku 1. Not a good game.
King Yama sent some evil guy down there named Cell, and he met some guy named Frieza, and they took over the whole place. Cell and Frieza? Pikun was able to take care of both of them, no problem. I bet this Goku couldn't do that.
Well, Frieza was no problem. But Cell...
Never mind that. Goku's a righteous fighter who saved his side of the galaxy many times. He's an incredibly strong guy. He's the incredible strong super guy.
Listen, guys, a reunion's no time for an argument. This is the first time all four Kais have been together in 300 years.
He's right, you know. Instead of arguing, we should prove which one of us is the best with a martial arts tournament.
I like to think he held up the image, saying, he's right, you know.
Did I hear someone say, a tournament? A tournament.
Grand Kai!
I think a tournament is a radical idea. And to make things exciting, I'll throw in a free private lesson for whoever brings home the gold.
He looks like my neighbor. My neighbor looks exactly like this, except the ears.
You mean the winner of the tournament gets a free lesson from you?
That sure beats training for 10,000 years.
The tournament will be held in my house, the other house. I'll see everyone there.
Bye, Pikun. He doesn't even say anything to me. Wow. Guys. Othercast. I should heal, though. Hold on. I need my key, or it'll be no fun. There. Huge. Look at all these people in the audience. Oh my god. I just saw a 10. I just saw a 10.
And so the tournament began. First to fight were Olibu and Chapachai, with Olibu winning the match. Many awesome fighters battled in the ring. Caterpie.
I love this game.
Frog and Mariko.
Classic guys. Yeah, they should have let you fight Caterpie. Arqua! There he is. This is really funny. They adapted these really funny too. Rah. Will, look. Will, it's your goat. There he is. The Srigmadachi. Also, this song is raw. Arqua! Oh my god. What voice do I want to give him?
Now, this is it, folks. Here we are at the final match of the tournament. Competing from West Quadrant of the Galaxy, Pickyun. And competing from the North Quadrant, the Rookie Wonder, Goku. May the best life form win.
Thank you, King. Let's scan him. Pycon doesn't say a thing. This is your only chance to get him. This fungus alien is well known as the Srigmadachi. I think this is also your only chance to get West Kai. And Pycon. Look in the audience, though. There's some, like, little Easter eggs in there, I think. There's some Namekians. That's kind of cool. Pycon just letting me run around, also. There were just some people. There were some humans. Many from Legacy of Goku 2. How noble. Alright, go. Let's do this. Like, see, you can just kind of attack. But see how he can, like, walk side to side and, like, walk backwards? That's, like, a new thing they did. Just to give the enemies more movement, I guess. They can kind of weave. But it doesn't really matter. You're holding out on me, aren't you, Pycon? This isn't your full strength, is it?
You're right, Goku.
Impressive, but I've been holding back too.
Ruh.
To go Super Saiyan, press the L button and switch to the Super Saiyan icon. Press the B button to activate Super Saiyan mode. Yeah, they didn't have the money. There's our Goku with a Halo Super Saiyan. Scan. Look, see? He can dodge that. Othercast. It was a 10.
Pycon's landed outside of the ring. And that means that Goku's the winner and champion of the Otherworld tournament.
You truly are a great fighter, Goku. I'll keep training and I'll beat you at the very next chance.
Thanks for a great fight, Pickyun.
Minor problem. Both Goku and Pickyun violated the rules of the tournament, and therefore, both fighters have been disqualified.
Huh?
That's right. Goku, do you admit that you and Pycon touched the ceiling of the stadium during the fight?
The ceiling? Oh, yeah, we did.
Well, according to Article 3, Section 9, Paragraph 1351 of the official rulebook,
this is the first tournament they've had.
The stadium ceiling is the same as the stadium floor, because if you stand on your head, the floor is the ceiling, and the ceiling's the floor. It's ring out. But your fight rocked. So as a bonus, I'll allow both you and Pycon to take my private lessons in 200 to 300 years. 200 years? Alright, I'll be there. Hey, it's better than 10,000, right? Is that... So... One sprite I could never really make out here. That red guy in the audience? Is he like a crocodile? What is he? He looks like a red gator. They're messed up back there. There's some Namekians though, that's cool. That'll give me just enough time to whip back into shape. I've been too much of a couch potato to keep up with those boys now. Whoa, we did it! Chapter 1 done! Oh, Vector. Years later, on Earth, Goku's son, Gohan, the boy who saved the world against Cell, the boy who was angry, has become a teenager. With no more trips across the galaxy or lethal androids to fight, Gohan has at last been free to do his studies, like his mother always wanted. And now, Gohan has decided to enroll in high school with other students, ready to try his luck at a normal high school life. Becomes a sitcom. And us for family, for us, from me, from everybody here. Oh. Gohan, are you ready for school yet? I'm helping Mom. Then I can go out and play in the woods. This is the family of Goku. This is the home of the family of Goku. Gohan is the son of Goku and Chi-Chi. He is half human and half Saiyan. Gohan defeated Cell in the Cell games. Rinslet, are you taking notes? This is the crucial time. This is where it happens. This is not where it happens. It depends who you ask. This could be where it happens. It's up to you. Goten's the son of Goku and Chi-Chi, and he's cute. Despite his young age, he's one of the most powerful fighters in the universe. He is funny. And Chi-Chi is Goku's wife, and Gohan and Goten's mother. She is the daughter of the Ox King. This is the voice the Scouter's making. Every time it's someone we know. Oh, and Gohan is the son of Goku and Chi-Chi. Thank you, Scouter. Man, what are we eating here? We got a big salad that nobody touched. Or maybe we're preparing dinner? No, this is breakfast. This is morning. You've written 10 lines so far? Do you want to turn in a book report at the end of this? Do you want to compete with Pixel? And this is the kitchen of Goku. And this is the living room of Goku. This is the living room of Goku. And they got pictures of all of us here. They got a picture of... Hold on. They got picture of Chi-Chi. They got picture of, I believe... Yeah, this is Goku. And they got picture of Gohan when he was a kid. And they got picture of Goten. And this is Goku's house. And this is the phone where Krillin calls you. They flipped the house, though. It's not the same as it was. And this is the couch where Goku chill on. I wish. Actually, this couch is kind of ugly. And this is the upstairs of Goku. And this is the Gohan and Goten's room of Goku. And guys, huge moment right here. Okay? See this box? This empty looking box? Okay, we just got a Z Fighter exhibit. Number 3 to be exact. This is one of 2 big collectibles in the game. And it's part of the big side quest, and I think it's a really fun one. And this is the bed of the Gohan. The bed of the Gohan. And he likes baseball, I guess. And the desk of Gohan, of Goku's house.
And this is Chi-Chi's room because Goku's dead. Oh, and the picture of Goku. Oh, and the Lazarus crystal of Chi-Chi of Goku's house. This brings you back to life if you die. Goku could have used that. And this is the Franny of the House of Goku. And they have that. But Gohan's going to school to live a normal teenage life, because he's teen Gohan now. Can you go back here for anything? And this song is wonderful. Like Kingo said at the start, these games use the, how do you actually say the guy's name? Since I've been little, I've called him Faulkner, like the Pokemon trainer. I know that is not his name, but it's such a habit that has stuck. I call him Faulkner. This is the Faulkner soundtrack, which is funny. Falconer? That's not too far off then. These games use that soundtrack, and I think they make for good video game tracks, I think. And that's the soundtrack I grew up with. I like both soundtracks. They both have their merits and their demerits. But there are some moments in the show that I would not take without this OST. You want your lunch, don't you?
Rice ball. You receive milk.
Food is for health, and drink is for keep. Easy. I swear, you're just like your dad, always jumping the gun. Thanks, Mom. Goodbye. Remember to listen to your teachers carefully. I will. Nimbus! Yep, they put him in. But we're gonna ignore. Raw, 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 raw. This is right outside our house. The woods holding all the criminals right outside the house. They've gotten closer. In Legacy of Goku 2, at least you had to go out into the woods to find the ninja hideout. At least they were being contained by a Vegeta level gate. Here, they're just roaming right outside. We got guys throwing bombs out here. Do we have access to the armbands? We should. Inventory is shared. Yeah, we can take these from Goku in the other world. He sent them to us. I like to do a run through here. Because why not? I don't know. You don't even have to like come out here for anything, really. Oh, there's one thing later, actually. But you can just come here now if you want. Get a couple levels. Now, Gohan is a little weaker than Goku. I feel like they're making statements. It would make sense at this point. But it really feels like they're like storytelling through the levels. Except for one character. But you get him later. So it's fair. Another thing about this game that I think Legacy of Goku 2 does better is like the pacing of the gameplay. Oh, we're getting beat up. And I was actually thinking about this earlier today, and how I wanted to talk about this, but I think part of it is just like how the story facilitates it. I think the way the Android and Cell Saga is paced makes for a better video game. in this style with like dungeon crawling and stuff. This game doesn't leave as much room for that, which is why the pacing is kind of weird at some parts. But we'll be like getting the characters in very quick succession in this. And like losing characters for long periods of time. Oh, we're getting wailed on. Maybe we should use these stats I'm getting. If you don't use the stat points, you're not gaining any stats by leveling up. It's a pure build your character. Chest over here? There is somewhere. Also, this guy is a gunman. Look, he has a little gun. A known criminal wanted on several counts of mischief and multiple counts of hijinks. Pixel? Mercenary, a ruthless soldier of fortune, armed with rocket-propelled grenades. Oh, here's... okay. Look at this tree. What's up with this tree, guys? What's going on with this tree for us, guys? What's this tree? Can I do anything to it now? Oh, yeah. You found a Hercule exhibit. So, that's the other item. There are Z-Fighter exhibits and Hercule exhibits. These are the two big pickups in the game. I forget which there's more of. I think there's more Hercule exhibits. But they're a fun item for us scattered throughout the game. And a lot of them you usually need like a hint to find, like an NPC will allude to it existing. Like that tree, for example. There's an NPC who tells you like, oh, I hit something behind a blue tree or whatever. But I already knew about it. And if you're a gamer and you see that tree, you should know there's something off about it. Come on. Reflective tunic. What if we did a pure equipment run? What if we make it a challenge run? It could be interesting. I don't know if the game will like allow for it. I think it could be fun. It might get super toxic. Let's try it out for a bit. It's very easily reversed, you know? We can very easily, if it like turns out to be poopy, we can literally just go into the menu and start applying stats. Hi, sis. I've never done it like that, so I would like to see like how it gets. Yeah, it's pretty good. I was actually hoping, because I made this when I made the Thai face cam. I was actually hoping to be done with Thai by the time we got to the stream ranking, but it just wasn't in the cards, because I wanted to have debuted this and have ranked it. That guy is up in the trees. Where the heck are we? So if you go over here. So guys. What did you miss? You missed all of Othercast. It was a 10. As you can see, we're level 62. And this is a level 140 gate. Level 140, I would call the post-game level. This is roughly where you're going to end up at endgame. So this is a post-game zone. And I believe the levels max out at 200. You never need to be level 200. I'm actually going to spoil something right now. It's not a spoiler. It's a reveal of something that doesn't exist. There's no, like, super boss in this game. Which is lame, I think, for all the leveling you're able to do. I wish there was. There is one that is absolutely, like, left on the floor. That I think they could have done if they had the money, but they didn't have the money. There's a very easy super boss they could have done. I think they could have done Wrath of the Dragon. That's what my take is. If they had the money. I also got all my characters to 200 and was disappointed in the nothing I got. What if when we beat the game this time, though, there's a Beerus super boss? Just inexplicably. Beerus would not exist for another, like, 15 years or something. Rinslet is learning. She's gonna do a book report like Pixel. Has not agreed to it yet, but I'm saying that she's doing it. On the Boo arc, and just, yeah, mostly on the topic of Gohan. Time a super boss. That would work. Guys, we're in a post-Daima world. Lots of crazy stuff happens in that. I won't spoil it, but my feelings on it are so mixed. It was fun to revisit Dragon Ball. That's how I would sum up Daima. It was fun to revisit that era of Dragon Ball. Alright, let's go to school. Sorry, Mom, I was out fighting the criminals in the woods. Have a wonderful first day, Gohan.
Hercule City.
And Rinslet, Hercule is the world martial arts champion who defeated Cell. Ah, so this is Hercule City. I can't believe they named a city after that guy. Everyone thinks that he's the guy who beat Cell. If only they knew. And Cell was the bad guy of the last one. She dragging my balls till her booze fury. It's pretty good. What's up now?
The crime rate in the city's been increasing over the years. It isn't safe anymore.
They just opened up this new Z-Mart. They have one in every town now. The days of the old mom-and-pop general stores are over.
Do you mean Gotenses? Because I also love that. That's one of my favorite panels. The baddie I pulled by being goofy. Yo, this is that guy from Dragon Quest. Different stores sell different items. It gets kind of annoying sometimes. I wish they'd have a horse. Get out of here. You're not welcome in this one. It's fun for them, yeah. Okay, so here's the food tier list. Miso soup at the bottom, then rice ball, then chicken leg, then hamburger. And then here's the drink tier list. Milk, tea, soda, vanilla soda. That's it for now. We could Yakuza stock up on food, but we'll get so much from drops. Yeah, if you run at a wall, you hit your head. You can walk into it, but if you... Let's scan these guys. You binge eats like that. No, I think that was just a tact thing. We did eat when we could. Ow. I think it's funny.
Crime! Alright, nobody try and be a hero. You just try to stop us.
Crooks? I have to stop him. But I don't want anyone to know about my powers. If I turn Super Saiyan, no one will recognize me. Fan Nappa. Yo. Don't get used to this sight. He looks so good like this, though. Gohan in the school uniform, Super Saiyan. Maybe not his portrait here, but like... in the source material. It's a cool look. Yeah, not all the portraits are that good in this one. They are quite a step up from Legacy Goku 2. Most of them. In quality, at least. But I think some of them still look weird. Oh no, my items! He left that miso soup! Ah, come on, old man.
That was amazing. Well, what was that guy? Was he human?
I wish I had a camera. Hey, you. Did you see what happened here? I wasn't looking. Did something happen? What happened? Oh, soup. Soup on the ground for me. See? I can't believe I missed it. I should have stopped these robbers. Hey, Videl. I was wondering when you'd show up. It's Soup Tuesday. Wasn't that Gold Fighter incredible? Gold Fighter? What do you mean? You mean you didn't see him? He was some sort of crazy superhuman. He beat all the bad guys like it was no sweat. I figured he was one of your classmates because he was wearing a badge from your school. Oh, really? Well then, if he goes to my school, I'll find him. I like Fidel, she's cool. Hercule Cafe is so cool. I'm so glad they opened one here. Okay, huge for us. Huge. Massive even. He moves, but he can kind of do it. If you wait long enough, hold on. He can Zem please. But if you wait long enough, if you stand still, or long enough, if you wait long enough, he can Zem please. But if you wait long enough, he can also Zabrag blah. He can also that. Buka. Okay, this is huge, guys. This is the Hercule Cafe. You can see that there are multiple rooms here with a lot of empty-looking exhibits, I would call them.
I'm sorry, the Hercule Cafe is closed. The cargo plane that was supposed to deliver the Hercule exhibits to the cafe has lost all the exhibits. We can't open a theme restaurant without a theme. If you find any of the missing items, please bring them to me.
Okay, so we have one. And there are 24 left. This is huge. We're gonna get them all. Because they're fun. And because you get something. Here we go. Boxing gloves.
A pair of boxing gloves that Hercule often used in training.
You get a bunch of Hercule collectibles. And in a similar fashion, we have these Z-Fighter exhibits. And we'll find out where they go later. But you can probably guess what they do. Same thing. Except instead of Hercule, there might be other things. And there he is. And this is Hercule House. Hercule Manch. You can just walk in. There's no security. The most famous man in the world. You can just walk into his mansion. It also sucks, kinda. This is his house. It sucks. Oh, he's also a baseball fan, though. He also likes the Titans. What if this was a poster of Yamcha? And yep, of course there'd be a Hercule exhibit in his house. Fell out of the plane. So that's 2 down already.
Did you find any of the exhibits? Oh, thank you, thank you.
La la la. Oh, I'm gonna have to read this. I'm excited.
Hey, Mom, can we go to the circus?
Maybe if you stop running back and forth like that.
The Capsule Corporation database has no information on this person. Well, it does now. We're not going left yet. Oh, this is a baddie. I've always wanted to go to a world tournament. There's something about guys beating the tar out of each other that I really enjoy. I do not remember this NPC. This might be the only screen she's on.
Tag, you're right. Hey, not fair, you cheated.
I hope some girl just gets absolutely brutalized this year. And it's the school for me. The school that I go. And this is a thing. Remember this. Note about this. This is where the Advanced Wars guys got their credentials, yeah, at Orange Star. Doors that are fake. Doors that are real.
Good morning, my young scholars. Today we're being graced with a new class member who actually knows how to read. That's your cue, my boy.
Hi, my name's Gohan. Nice to meet you.
Gohan here made perfect scores on all his entry exams. English, math, chemistry. Many of you could learn from his example.
We have a man with a gun in the room. Look at him.
Beat him up after class, why don't you?
Hi, Gohan. My name's Erasa. This is my friend, Videl. You'll never believe who her father is.
Oh?
Yeah, she's Hercule's daughter.
Hercule. Must be neat being a celebrity's daughter and all.
Wait a second. It's you. Huh? You're the guy who I saw outside the bank this morning. Oh, yeah. So you saw the gold fighter then? The gold fighter? You're really out of the loop, aren't you, Gohan? He's a crime fighter with super strength and magic powers. They say he looks like a teenage boy with golden hair. Oh, they've already made a legend out of me. I just remembered something. I heard that the gold fighter was wearing a black vest and red pants. Does that sound familiar? Whoa, that's funny. Gohan and the gold fighter dress alike. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, what's up, Nitrum? The slice of life is kind of just starting.
He's not the gold fighter, if that's what you're thinking. Who's ever heard of a little book nerd secretly being a superhero?
Don't listen to him, Gohan. He talks funny. I bet you could be a superhero if you wanted. Even if it were possible, Gohan's hair isn't golden. Of course there were those fighters in the Cell game videos. They turned their hair gold.
Your dad said that was a cheap trick.
I guess you're right.
And that's why you should never, ever put a capsule inside another capsule. Alright, that will be all for today, class. There will be a test on today's lecture on Friday.
Is she kind of a Yukari? It's kind of just my girl voice. Don't tell K-Man.
There will be a test on today's lecture on Friday.
You have a utility belt for like certain archetypes, you know? The Cell Games videos. That would be crazy. Cell popping up on screen and going, hey, watch this. And a bunch of like subliminal messaging happens. And then at the end he goes, 10 days, by the way. When he hijacks that news station. We gotta scan my besties. Eraser and Sharpener. Do you get the pun? Who's Pencil, though? Hanna-Barbera Cell. Sharpener attends Orange Star High School with Gohan. Eraser attends high school with Gohan at Orange Star High School. This is the baddie mom. This is the withered mom, actually. Cell pouring of celery, man. It's celery, man.